Good morning, friends. Myself, Jatin Dave from Mahashapura English School. Today, we are going to start in mathematics, chapter number 2, polynomials. First of all, we start some theoretical point. We discuss with the example and try to understand the basic concept of polynomials. So please open your textbook and see the points consequently. I try to understand of you. First one, polynomial. What is a polynomial? An expression of the form px is equal to an into x raised to n plus an minus 1 into x raised to n minus 1 plus an minus 2 into x raised to n minus 2 up to plus a1x plus a0, where an is equal to not 0. An is not equal to 0. Here a0, a1, a2 up to an are the constant n. N is a whole number. So the form of the expression is called a polynomial in variable x. Second important concept is degree of polynomial. If PQ is a polynomial in x, the highest power of x in Px is called the degree of polynomial Px. Now, discuss in details. First point, a polynomial of degree 1 is called a linear polynomial. A polynomial of degree 1 is called a linear polynomial. For example, 2x plus 5, under root 5x plus 3.7, pi t plus 9, etc. are all linear polynomials. The standard form of a linear polynomial is x is ax plus b, where a and b are real numbers and a never 0 means a does not equal to 0. Second type, a polynomial of degree 2 is called a quadratic polynomial. Polynomial of degree 2 is called a quadratic polynomial. For example, 2x square plus 5x plus 2 or 9y square minus 1 or under root 8x square plus 3x plus 5 are all quadratic polynomials. The standard form of a quadratic polynomials in x is ax square plus bx plus c, where a, b and c are real numbers and a does not equal to 0. Third form of the degree of polynomial. A polynomial of degree 3 is called a cubic polynomial. A polynomial of degree 3 is called a cubic polynomial. For example, x cube minus 3x square plus 5x minus 3 or 27t cube minus 8 or 3x cube plus 11x square plus 5 are all cubic polynomials. The standard form of a cubic polynomial in x is ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d, where a, b, c and d are real numbers and a does not equal to 0. So friend, what is the degree of a polynomial? If polynomial of x is a polynomial in x, the highest power of x in a polynomial of px is called the degree of polynomials. If the polynomial has highest power 1, then it is called the linear polynomial. highest power is 2, then it's called a quadratic polynomial, and it has the highest power 3, then it's called a cubic polynomial. Now, next concept is value of polynomial px at x is equal to k. If px is a polynomial in x variable and if k is any real number, then the value obtained by replacing x by k in pk is called a value of px at x is equal to k, and it's denoted by p of k, means pk. Next one is zero of polynomials. A real number k is said to be a zero. A real number k is equal to 0 of a polynomial px. If pk is equal to 0, then it's called a zero of polynomial. For example, the polynomial px is equal to x square minus 3x plus 2. Now substitute the value of x is equal to 1. Means for x is equal to 1, we get p1 is equal to 1 square minus 3 into 1 plus 2 equal 1 minus 3 plus 2 is equal to 0. For x is equal to 2, we get p2 is equal to 2 square minus 3 into 2 plus 2 equal 4 minus 6 plus 2 equal to 0. Hence 1 and 2 are the zeros of polynomial px. Here px is equal to x square minus 3x plus 2. Next point, number of zeros. A linear polynomial px is equal to ax plus b has only one zero. Means linear polynomial has one zero. The zero of linear polynomial ax plus b is minus b upon a equal to inverse minus constant term divided by the coefficient of x. This is the formula to find the zero of linear polynomial. Once again repeat, a zero of linear polynomial is equal to minus b upon a, where b is the constant term and a is coefficient of x. A quadratic polynomial can have at the most two zeros, and cubic polynomial can have at most three zeros. Now, in basic concept, we are going to learn a second topic, geometrical meaning of the zeros of a polynomial. The graph of a linear polynomial y is equal to ax plus b is a straight line which intersects the x-axis at exactly one point. In bracket minus b upon a and 0. Therefore, the linear polynomial ax plus b, where a does not equal to 0, has exactly one zero, namely x coordinate of the point where the graph of y is equal to ax plus b intersect the x-axis. Second, the graph of any quadratic polynomial like ax square plus by plus c, where a does not equal to 0, is a parabola, either opening upwards like u if a is greater than 0, or opening downwards like invert of u if a is less than 0. The zeros of quadratic polynomial ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, where a does not equal to 0, are precisely the x coordinate of the points where the parabola representing y is equal to ax square plus bx plus c intersect the x-axis. There are three possibilities for the intersection of the parabola representing y is equal to ax square plus bx plus c, where a does not equal to 0 and the x-axis now. Case number 1. See your textbook and try to understand case number 1. The parabola intersect the x-axis at two distinct points in a graph number 1 on left hand side. In that case, the polynomial ax square plus bx plus c has two zero given by the x coordinate of the points where parabola intersect the x-axis. Case number 2. The parabola intersect the x-axis at one point only. In the case, the polynomial ax square plus bx plus c has only one zero given by the x coordinate of the point in which the parabola touches the x-axis. Now, case number 3. The parabola does not intersect the x-axis. In that case, the polynomial ax square plus bx plus c has no zero. Similarly, the zeros of polynomial px of any degree will be given by the x coordinate or coordinates of the point or points where the graph of y is equal to px intersect the x-axis. Just like a quadratic polynomial, a cubic polynomial px also may have 0, 1, 2 or 3 zeros depending upon in how many points does the graph of y is equal to px intersect the x-axis. Now, see the page on your textbook from textual example. Example number 1. First, read carefully and then see the different type of graphs. Question is, look at the graph in the figure given below. Each is the graph of y is equal to px, where px is a polynomial. For each of the graphs, find the number of zeros of pq. Here we see the 6th graph. From graph number 1, the number of 0 is 1 as the graph intersect the x-axis at one point only. In graph number 2, the number of zeros is 2 as the graph intersect the x-axis at two distinct points. Consequently, graph number 3, the number of zeros is 3 as the graph intersect the x-axis at 3 points. Let's see graph number 4. The number of zeros is 1 as the graph intersect the x-axis at one point only. Graph number 5. The number of zeros is 1 as the graph intersect or touches the x-axis at one point only. And last graph, graph number 6, the number of zeros is 4 as the graph intersect the x-axis at 4 points. Dear students, I hope so very well you understand basic concept like a polynomial, degree of polynomial, types of degree of polynomial like linear polynomial, quadratic polynomial and cubic polynomial. Also you understand a zero polynomial and geometrical meaning of the zeros of a different types of polynomial. Next video we will continue a lesson number 2 polynomials with textual exercise 2.1, and then later we discuss relationship between zeros and coefficient of polynomial. Be careful and stay at home. Bye bye. Thank you.